I know this has already been done, but just bear with me. I might as well just do it anyway, since it is part of my collection. So here's my review of the Power Rangers RPM High Octane Megazord. Now this Megazord is sort of like the Thundersaurus Megazord. It just forms from only 3 little Zords. But surprisingly, these Zords are actually, they're not all, quote, bigger than the other. All these Zords here are almost basically the same size. But for Megazords like the Thundersaurus Megazord, you obviously can tell that there's a huge height difference with the T-Rex and the Triceratops, but you know what I mean. Basically, these 3 Zords are almost about the same size, almost nearly the same length. Well, not really, but just bear with me. Anyway, we have 3 Zords here. We have the Eagle Zord, as they call it on the TV show, but technically the Zord is actually called the Eagle Racer. We have the Lion Hauler, and we have the Bear Crawler. Let's first talk about the Eagle Racer. Now see, the Eagle Racer is basically Scott's own personal Zord, and it's actually symbolic. It's symbolic because his father, Colonel Mason Truman, is head of this, organization called, what is it, the Eagle Squad or something? I really don't know because I personally haven't really paid that much attention to Power Rangers RPM. But basically, there are things like the Eagle thing, and he has the Eagle Zord, and it's, well, yeah. The Zord's okay. I got him as a Christmas present, so he's all right. The only thing I gotta know is its wheel. The wheel somehow is locked. I don't know if that's just like part of the toy, or if that's just how all Eagle Zords are. I don't know, but pretty much because of that, it doesn't move around. Only this one, and this one move. This one doesn't move. This one sort of moves, but it doesn't have the spinny thing. But basically, that's all it can really do when it moves around. However, it can make its little, what's it called? The catcher thingy, I guess. Basically, the arms would come down like this, and then I believe the wings would open up on the side, and this would sort of, happen, I guess. I don't know. Personally, I haven't really paid much attention to Power Rangers RPM because, well, I really haven't had much time on my hands, so, well, yeah, there you go. Let's just put him back in the original mode here. Yep, much better. Let's move on to the Lion Hauler. This, of course, belongs to Flynn, the Blue Ranger. Basically, it is shaped like a bus. So that's, this is like one of the first, like, bus-themed Zords, I think, to ever be brought into the series. I think it is. Yeah. But basically, its real main attack was, just firing this, like, giant laser cannon from its roof, and it would just hit the enemy, so that's something. It also has a little compartment for it. It also has little compartments here, which you can open up on the top. This one, of course, contains the Super Saber, but we'll use that in just a moment. Basically, the only thing it can really do is just move around like that. That's all it can really do. The head can sort of, like, go up and down like that, but of course, when you're in this position, it's stuck. So, yeah. Now finally, we have the good old Bear Crawler. This one is based around a monster truck, although personally to me it actually looks more, like a sand buggy. Just, it really looks like a sand buggy to me, personally. But, anyway, its main attack would be to crunch its opponents, which is really strange because, well, actually symbolic because bears love to crunch things, and, yeah. Basically, all it can really do is move around like this. There's also these little gray panels which can open up like that. These only really just fit toward the back of the High Octane Megazord to just keep the chassis on. But personally, these here things really don't have any other use. That's pretty much it. Well, anyway, since we have all 3 Zords here, let's combine them. To combine to form the High Octane Megazord, what we do is first take the line hauler, what am I thinking? We split his legs open, we push in the wheels like that, yep. Pull out the feet, go. Then we just roll down the head, there we go. Next, we take the good old bear crawler, lift up the head, gently push it into the back, there we go. Move my camera up a little bit. There we go, much better. And then finally, we open up the Eagle Racer. Then we just push it into the side to lock up. We pull down the arms, like that. There we go. Then finally, they just slip into the back here. And while we're talking about the back, let's let you know, there is a little engine cell that comes with your High Octane Megazord. There's always one in there. Unfortunately, there's only one for the Eagle Racer and none for the blue or the yellow. I think you gotta buy the Morphord if you want to have the engine cells there, but oh well. Well, that just slips right in there. Is that something? And then finally, you just push. Well, you pull these little gray connectors to the back, and it just lifts up like that. And then you carefully connect it to the side. There's little holes on the back, and they just connect it like that. Go. And then finally, you lift up the little flap on top to reveal the head, and there you got the High Octane Megazord. Now, High Octane Megazord looks okay. It's about the average size of any Megazord that I have in my collection, you know, in terms of Disney. But it's actually a good Megazord. I mean, like the head is, you know, kind of okay, if you know, like that. It's a really nice head, it has a really nice body, and it really overall looks like a very nice Megazord. Really, really car-themed, and I like it. Basically, in terms of articulation, its arms can only move around a whole 360. Fortunately, the legs can't move. They're just stuck there. So sort of this guy is sort of like a brick. He doesn't go anywhere. He does come with weapons. Like I mentioned before, he carries the Super Saber in the back of the Lion Hauler. Yeah. Go. Then you just open it up, pull out the blade, and then pull out the staff. And then just put it in here. And there we go. Sometimes people put it in like that. I put it in like this. Makes it a little bit more realistic. I say that the sword is really okay, I guess. Really, it only was used to finish off the enemy, or sometimes just fight him. And really, its main objective is to like slash off the opponent with its, you know, like super fast speed. Which is sort of, you know, like the Omega Max cycle kind of thing. Really, really fast movement, finishing off with a blade. I think you can do the math. So yeah. It also has its the shield, which can form from the chassis of the bear crawler. And yes, I know usually that happens, but you can just bear with me. That happens a lot, so don't worry. You're not the only one. It is real easy to fix, though. You can just put it back over here, like that. There we go. Perfect. Here. Boom. Now to put this, now to put the shield on, you gotta turn the High Octane Megazord's arm this way to reveal these two little gray dots. And there are two little holes, one here and one here. They connect on here like so. They don't click, they don't snap, they just stick like that. Bring down that thing, and there we go. We got the shield for the High Octane Megazord. And basically that's pretty much the whole thing. Get a whole shot of this thing. There we go. Now, I say you pick up the High Octane Megazord. He is very worth it. Might I recommend that you guys pick him up with the Valvax Megazord in the special 2 Megazord pack. That way you get 2 Megazords for the price of 1, and plus you get the shiny metallic stuff. Because as you can see, This here stuff is all plastic gray. It's not metal. But, you know, oh well, I tried. I thought, hey, yeah. But anyway, guys, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I will see you around for another review, hopefully from Power Rangers RPM, and I will see you around. So, take care.